I'm literally living the prayers that I prayed 3 years ago. Here talking and it wasn't even recording. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all, it is like my 3rd day out here in Texas, bro. I had to put on a little shirt or whatever. But no, it's been like a full week since I've been in Houston. I want to say I officially got here on Saturday. And today is the following Thursday. It's Thursday night. So I am finally in my apartment. I've been here since Monday. And I've been sharing some behind the scenes here and there on my channel. Really quick, y'all, I am intoxicated. This is like my 3rd drink. I want to apologize in advance. I'm sorry. Today was kind of a weird day for me. Today was my first sad day, but it wasn't sad like I regretted moving. It was sad like I'm PMSing and my menstrual's coming on. So today was just a weird day of emotions, and I felt like I wanted to sit down and do an Express by E just to kind of maneuver through how I'm feeling a little bit. Y'all know I love Trader Joe's. This is their vanilla, Alina, Moscato, and peach. It says it's semi-sweet, baby. This is nothing but it's straight sugar. But the liquor there too, honey, but it is super sweet. This week has been really stressful for me. Like I said, my menstrual is coming on, so I know I'm really sensitive. I know I'm PMSing bad, y'all, but this week has been really stressful. Beyond the typical, like, oh, you're moving, it's gonna be stressful. No, people in my life have made this stressful. It wasn't stressful because of the financial part of it. It wasn't stressful because of the like physical strenuation of moving and literally unpacking and organizing. It wasn't the stress of just managing everything, because I'm a micromanager. Like, I love multiple tasks. Look, I'm going to school for this. I want to be a project manager. So I'm going into, look, that's not the issue. The issue for me is all of the tag-alongs that I got from this moving experience. Like, people that I haven't talked to or heard from since I was a toddler, like real shit, toddler. I'm talking about people that I haven't spoken to in years, asking me about my personal business. Now, I know social media makes it so easy to access people, but if you don't know me in real life, do not ask me how much my apartment costs. Do not ask me about my finances. Do not ask me who's paying for my apartment. Did my mama pay for it? Did somebody co-sign? When, if you've been watching my channel, more than likely you know all the answers to this experience. So it's kind of like the whole week I've just been either ignoring bullshit or I've been correcting bullshit while protecting my peace. And I know some people, everybody has different ways of managing their bullshit. So let me just back up a little bit. If you haven't talked to me since I graduated high school, and I've moved multiple times since then, and I've graduated and I've done multiple things in my life since then, why are you reaching out to me now? That's a genuine question. Like, that's a genuine question. And a lot of my family members are like, just ignore them. Why? Why do I have to ignore people? Like, why? Why can't I just tell you that it's not your place? That's kind of where I've been at all week, is that I really want to tell people as nicely as I can, leave me alone. This is not an open invitation to anybody. Now, I have been swarmed with positivity. Like, it's crazy. Everybody, people that I wouldn't expect a congratulations from have congratulated me. Of course, we know how that goes. But also, just like, I'm thankful. Honestly, I feel like I'm in one of those modes that whether it's shade or not, I'm thankful because I made it. I'm here. Like, I don't give a fuck about, I don't care if you're being, like, I'm genuinely happy about that. I don't care if you are being facetious or, you know what I'm saying? Or if you find yourself being obsessed with someone else's lifestyle or reality, because every day, and I mean every day, I'm getting messages from the same people who wish me nothing but hell. And so I'm sitting here questioning myself like, damn, all it took was for me to go to another state for people to act like they give a fuck. Like, I don't know, it's just been a weird experience. Like, I'm so genuinely, like, despite today, I'm genuinely at peace, and I don't feel the need to correct people. Like, I've cut off so many people the past few months, but I'm still in a season of, this moving experience has really shown me, like, who's close to me and who's not, who's important and who's not. And everybody, I mean everybody who helped me with this move, whether it was just a prayer, a hug, or listening to me complain. I am beyond thankful. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so loved. I'm so blessed. Y'all, I'm living, and I'm gonna insert it here. I'm literally living the prayers that I prayed 3 years ago. I'm literally living prayers that I prayed in 2019. Like, I'm literally living these prayers. And even this year, even this month, even sitting in this apartment, I'm already praying and preparing myself for the next 4 years. More than likely it won't be here in Houston, Texas, but that's just my agenda. That's just my objective. And I want to say all this because it's weird when people have counted you out for so long, and when they finally see the fruits of your labor, they try to figure out the miracles that God has placed in your life. There is no figuring this out. This wasn't handed to me. My parents didn't give me this shit. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no boyfriend that gave me this shit. This was God ordained. I've said it time and time again. So sitting there trying to calculate every little thing, trying to figure out how you can mimic it, trying to hate on it with your words or with your actions, there is no touching what God has done. There's just not. There's, like I said in the last video, there's nothing that I could have done right or wrong that would have persuaded God. Because I feel like a lot of people feel like we have to persuade God to do things for us. No, it wasn't any voodoo magic or persuasion, or I didn't have to bend over for. People are like, oh, congratulations on your new job. I did not move here for a job. I did not move here for a man. I did not move here for I moved here because I felt like it. That's literally it. That's literally it. I don't have any family here. I got probably less than 10 friends here. Like, I moved here because I freaking felt like it, because I wanted something new, because honestly, I wanted to tell my children one day that if you have a dream, if you have a goal, give it to God, give your all to it, and go after it. And I did that, and I'm proud of myself. I wish that every person in my life who has ever wished bad on me, I pray to God genuinely that they find the same peace and serenity that I found. Because when you find peace, you don't have time to be nasty and negative to nobody. You don't have time to be evil. You don't have time to sit on the internet and pray on somebody's downfall. You don't have time to sit on the internet and make people wonder if you're being genuine or not. Regardless of what's going on in any of those people's lives, it's not my business. I've detached myself from it, and I wish you well. That's it, like, period. My younger self used to want to curse these people out, y'all. I don't know, some people are like, Erin, what the fuck? Yeah, that was needed. That was necessary, because some people don't get it. I've been fighting with myself to find that happy medium of setting people straight without disrupting my peace, and I think I'm finding that. Go fuck yourself and find you some peace. Is that okay? That's how I feel. Like, I genuinely feel that way. Whatever you do with your life, good or bad, do it silently. I'm really learning how to find peace by telling somebody to go F themselves respectfully. Like, that's literally how I feel right now. Whether I'm up or down, I want people to find their own peace, their own universe. Saying all that to say that this week has really stressed me out, because on one hand, I felt like I had to include people in my life, and it's so weird. Have you ever found that conflict of your inner self by trying to be a better person? That doesn't mean that I gotta let people in. Like, bro, I just felt so invaded this week, and it had nothing to do with sharing my happiest moments with people that actually love me, with people that are actually genuine, with people who actually give a freak about my life. But being consumed and swarmed by fake love and fake energy and nonsense, it was very, it was a lot. It was a lot. So I hope next week is better. I'm actually trying to go into the weekend and just like really reflect and just release everything. Because one of the main things for me is that I was watching videos, of course, on spirituality, and it was around the essence of, you can move cities all you want to, you can move states, you can move homes, you can move wherever. But if you're taking the same negative energy, if you're taking the same toxic people, if you're taking the same mindset, then every problem you had in the last place is going to come with you. And I refuse to let that be my reality. So I've already started my detoxing, like literally my foods from my mind, my body, And now it's where I establish another boundary, and that's just safely to say I'm no longer that version. Like I changed before I left Florida. And it's not my job to explain to you who I am today. You've lost that access. It's not my job to get angry every time you turn out to be the same evil, toxic person you always were. I don't have to express myself to you. However, if I want to protect my peace, I have every right to do so. There is no right or wrong way to protect your peace, and I'm tired of people making it seem like it is. You are not the bad guy for telling somebody that they do not have the right to disrespect you. Sometimes I don't even notice, I don't recognize myself. Like, I'm literally a grown woman now. And if I was 5-year-old, 10-year-old Erin, I would be so proud of me. Like, this is the person I would want to be when I grew up. And I love that for me. I really, really do. For me, it wasn't about the type of clothes that I would wear or the type of man that I would date. When I grew up, I wanted to be a boss. I wanted to wake up and make my own rules. I wanted to make my own money. I wanted to help my family. I wanted to be a good person. When I grew up, I wanted to be like my grandpa. And I genuinely feel like he would be so proud. I'm not gonna cry. He would be really proud of me without a shadow of a doubt. When I got here, I just felt so accomplished. Yeah, this was definitely worth it. I'm proud of myself. In 3 months, I'll be graduating with my master's, and it's just like, this year has been it's been a tough year, but it's been a groundbreaking year for me, man. I miss my grandpa so much. When I think about how much I lost to get here, I'm gonna say this and I'm done, because I don't want to cry. Obviously, we're past that, but I can't even summarize in words how much I've lost to get here. All I can say is it makes sense sometimes. The way that God moves, it makes sense, because if I had done this years ago when I wanted to, if I had done this, I wouldn't have been ready. I wouldn't have been mature enough. I wouldn't have been financially literate. I wouldn't have known what was expected of me. I wasn't ready. And being here makes everything that I've been through worth it. Every lesson I learned years ago, I'm using that shit today. With people, with my life, with myself, with my mental health, with my triggers. Everything makes sense now. And I'm just really thankful for that. I'm definitely going to be posting the full, I vlogged this entire experience. We drove through Orlando. Why am I saying Orlando? We drove through New Orleans. We drove through everywhere. So make sure you check out the vlog of me driving here, all the great food I've been eating, and just a few of the little sightseeing things. I can't wait to start, content creating here in Houston. Comment down below what types of videos you guys want to see specifically in this city. I'm super excited to network. You guys have also reached out to me on Instagram to come and just hang out with y'all. So yeah, I want to hang out. I want to make some friends. I want to get outside. I want to get off this couch. But yeah, I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next video.